Hello, my name is Jan Dufour and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live just outside of Louisville, Kentucky. Today we're going to make a card using a few techniques. The coloring technique we covered last week in my post about coloring. We're going to use the set, which is really a cool one, Thoughtful Expressions. And of course, the die cuts cut out this and this and this, but it also gives you a bunch of frames, two different kinds of frames, and we're going to be using those for the sentiment. Now, this is a sympathy card, but you can make it anything that you want. I'm also using Wishing You Comfort from the Hope You Know. This is a cute set. It's got all kinds of different things, and then I put May You Find the Peace in the Days to Come, and then the loving thoughts that surround you now on the inside of the card. All right, let's get started. First of all, this is posting on the 21st of February, so you have another week left of celebration, which is when you get a free gift of your choice within a group of things for every $50 purchase before taxes and shipping. And then there are increments, you get two if you spend 100. There are some that are actually 100. They just added a whole bunch of new ones to kind of round out some of the some more gifts that you can choose from. And then, of course, I'm using the glass mat. This is the silicone pad, and there's a chamois cloth, which is right here in my little case, a chamois. Is a join promotion. So if you join, you get, for $99, you get $125 worth of product of your choice. And during celebration, there's an option to get this thing or an additional $30. So that's a great deal too. All right. If you are watching me from YouTube, you can go to my website. There is a project sheet this week, which will tell you all of the measurements and the different things that we used. So you have to go over to stampmesilly.com, and in the listing there will be a project sheet there. If you have any questions or if you want a free catalog, you can email me at jandufour@yahoo.com. And if you want to purchase anything, you can go to my online store directly at jandufour.stampinup.net. All right, let's got the business taken care of. I'm going to show one more thing here. For making the cards today, I did make some extra thin layers. This is one of the 3 things over on my website. It's not laminated, of course. You could just download it. But the A2 is highlighted. And normally, when you do different layers, the first layer is usually 4 by 5 1/4, which is the size of the DSP. And there's a wider border here. But I chose to use the half layer, if you will. So I'm using the half and the 1 layer for these two, so it left more area for me to work with. We're also using the DSP that is online. I love this DSP. I've used it many times. It's called, I want to say Naturally Gilded. I knew it would come to me eventually. All right. So let's get going. We're going to first, I've already stamped the bird, hummingbird, and they come in all kinds of colors. I looked them up. I just typed in hummingbird colors, and I got this one, and I liked it because it had lots of different colors. So I'm using blends. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of, working on shading. This one's a little bit darker than I had on here. I'm just adding some color. And we're going to put some pink, Flirty Flamingo up in here. I'm going to blend this in, I promise. I'm going to leave it a little, there was a sort of like a collar on him. And then let's use, this is the dark, let's use the light. This is Granny Apple Green. And I'm going to start blending in the colors at this point, drawing them into the color that I have here already. I'm going to bring this pink down into it so it blends the edge. I blend a little bit of the blue. As you can see, I'm not an artist. I like to color, but I don't get, oops, see, I went over. I love the blending pens because I have to get it out, but there is a color lifter that will take that little smidge off. And I probably don't have to worry about it. Where is it? Oh, right here. I probably don't have to worry about it because I'm going to be cutting it out. But you have to do it a couple of times, let it dry. I'll hit it a couple more times as we go, but it will take off that color. All right, so let's see. I need a little bit more green granny apple down in here. Make it a little bit darker on the tips. I stamped this in pecan pie because I didn't want it to. I will show you an example. When it's in black, it's still very pretty. It's just I wanted less contrast. I'm just drawing these colors into the rest of the color. And that's kind of how you do it. There you go. I'm done. No more stuffing. All right. And then I also need to have a wishing you comfort. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down here. And then when I put this all through the Stamp, Cut, and Emboss, which I have off screen here, but I'm just going to kind of try to keep my head out of it. Put that here. I use 2 when I'm trying to keep things straight. If it doesn't matter, I might only use 1, but when you want something to not scooch while it's in there, and we'll put the hummingbird. I found if I thread the hummingbird's beak and then kind of shift everything else around, I can get him where we need him to be. All right, now off screen, I'm putting this in my sandwich. I'll show you the sandwich. It's 1, 2, and 3, and then 3. And as you can see, these are well loved. You can use these for a really long time. I usually don't change them until I start getting bits and pieces of other colors on what I'm cutting out. And that happens when you use a lot of different colors. Like these colors, they're not bleeding right now, but I will have to change them then. I've probably had these for, I don't know, over a year, I'm sure. Here's the pretty hummingbird. And here's my sentiment. Oops. Take him off. I'll put these back in. I need to use the bigger size, the next big size, which is this one, and do that with pecan pie. And here's my piece. And all I have to do is, I actually don't even bother taping this down. It doesn't really matter if it moves. I'll put that through. That will be the background. Oh, it's really on there. There we go. I'll take the die out so I don't lose it, because you know that happens. All right. So I have 3 different versions here. This is the one we're making. I consider this like a medium one because there's multiple layers and we used a little bit of bling. The simple one, oops, these are what I need to get it going. Here we go. The simple one has no extra border. It's just the smaller size. I did it in black so that the hummingbird would show up more. And of course I used the black for that to match. And then a stepped up version of it was, I did use a second layer. It's called More Dazzle. It comes in gold and a champagne color, I would say. And I didn't want a lot of bling, but I like to have something special or shiny on my sympathy cards, just because I think it adds interest. And I think, for me, I just think it looks like, oh, wow, it's really a step up. So people are comforted by the thought that I put something into it. And I elevated both the hummingbird and the sentiment. On the medium one, I did not elevate the sentiment, just the bird, just the hummingbird. So I'm going to go ahead and get some, well, let me start again. I'm just going to adhere I picked the wrong one, didn't I? Yep. Well, that's because we're live. That's why that's happening. All right, here we go. This is a take 2 without cutting out. I very rarely... Seriously? Okay, this one doesn't want to play nice. So, we'll try another one. Oh, this one's almost empty too. It's all right, because I have more glue. Yeah, this is not going to work. Hang on. I keep these in very many multiples because I use a lot of it. It goes a long way, but here we go. Look at that, a brand new bottle. It's going to be so much fun. All right, hopefully it won't squirt out, and they don't usually. There we go. A little bit heavy, but that's okay. All right, phew, got it. We're going to go ahead and put that down. I like it. I like the glue because you can wiggle and shimmer and shimmy until it's where you want it, preferably straight. There we go. Put that off to the side. I'm going to put some dimensionals. Put one in the tail, one in the head, one on the belly, and one at the end of the wings. That ought to do it. Get this ready, and then we'll put our layers together. Again, if you want that, the measurements that I showed you, it's over on my website under free items, free something or other. I'm going to put him right about here. And it's called Cards and Envelope Sizes. That's what I called it. When you pull down my freebies, I have just one page with all the freebies on it. So you get to see them all at once. Oops, nope, I need this too. Well, I'm just discombobulated. This is the second. I don't ever refilm, except I was just beginning this one and my sister called. Of course, I used my phone for filming, so that didn't work out well. So I had to cut out some more pieces so I could start again. I was right in the middle of it, but that's okay. I love her. I'll talk to her. And we're going to do this again. Again, I'm not using more dimensionals on it because this is going in the mail. If you use more than 2 layers, generally, it gets to be close to that 1 ounce, which is what the cost of one stamp is. So I usually use, they have an extra ounce stamp, which is less than the cost of a regular stamp. So if I use more than 2 layers and have stuff like this on top of it, I generally will put that extra ounce. And you know, there are several different ones you can use. I usually take them out and put it on here to see if I like it. This is a nice one. On some of them, this one is our in color dots. And then this one is just adhesive back solid gems. And I believe I used this color on that one. And then I didn't have these in time for the original listings, but I always like to put butterflies on my sympathy cards because it's kind of like, I think butterflies and birds kind of represent lost loved ones. So I'm going to use, even though I didn't have it on the sheet, a little butterfly because I think that goes well. So again, here's our middle size one for our casual stamper. This is our Avid stamper because it's got some glitter on it. And here's our basic which is, there's not a thing wrong with it. It's a beautiful card. It just doesn't have as many things for people who are starting out and don't have a lot of products. So here we go. Thanks so much for joining me. Again, if you like this, please subscribe down below. I post once a week on Wednesdays, unless there's a flash sale for like free shipping, and then I will send out another email for you, but I try not to bug you too much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up. Thanks. Bye.